Hi, man. I'm here for the party from Peter. My name is Barry.
All right, guys, good to go.
A lot of guys in already. They're all eating already, yeah? Yeah, I know. This makes good food, this guy. Italian food. You get there. Shit. I don't know how to get to this house. I think you turn by at the end here. Oh, I don't know. You should ask the guy for directions. Oh, I'm sorry. Right in tennis field. Taking a video.
Tell them how to get in next time.
Yes, the guy could have got a direction. I'll go down there. See, there's a lot of cars. I don't know where to turn. Shit. Could be here. Pigeon. Okay, I have no idea. You know Peter's number? I don't have his freaking number. There's not guys here, so it's not here. You know,
Not this one.
Oh, wait a second. I don't want to be on record being here.
He lives in my village. Yeah. He's well reputed too. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was known. Yeah, I only know him as
My
a
new
troublemaker.
friend.
I only know him as a troublemaker.
Grab your nuts, here comes the squirrel. Oh, there's Brooklyn Johnny. Oh, boy, please.
That's what I remember. It had something to do with the Far West, the Indians.
Brooklyn Johnny. Joey.
The kid got involved.
Joey.
Got involved with the
Brooklyn
Indians.
Johnny. My man.
Take a walk with that cheap cat.
My man.
It was last year.
Sit down.
You know why?
It took him through history. It took us through history.
Yeah, Moses and Pharaoh.
He want his people to go.
Moses and Pharaoh.
Then your picture taken.
What is that? Now you're living dead?
You're on the movie now.
Those things on television.
They can see I'm right now.
Lined up, I got your signature in them.
I travel. I go to some places that I don't. I've been to Caracas for some night where I went to Old Marguerite. I went with teachers trips. Teachers.
Hey, amigo. You know what this is?
My devil's
He's an idiot. He can do it. Look. You think so?
What? Oh, grazie, Dick. And who would believe that I would meet you here? This is amazing.
I get you on the Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Grazie.
Isn't that something?
I'm moving up in the world. I'm now a garbage collector.
You can't tip him. You can't tip the man.
No. I have more money than all of you.
I know. Now you live in 4 states, 4 houses.
Three.
Three states. Nice
A place in the garage, you just dump it all in and it separates itself. Great machine. I love America.
Johnny boy.
Yeah, oh yeah. That will be separated.
Good to see you. You're still alive?
Yeah, I was talking to you.
He's still here and above ground. And there's the Whipple guy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing okay.
Camera, turn around on you. Give me your camera. Give me the... Yeah, we hope he doesn't break now, right? But somebody behind you, watch out.
Is it on?
Got it.
Okay, thank you.
You do a song or something?
I have laryngitis, I can't talk. But I'm here.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting me in the video.
Absolutely, your video, why not?
That's almost as bad as moving to the Bronx. I went back 2 years ago.
You know we pick? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Joey, sit down. This is the question.
Grab that chair.
No. Look, see?
Come over here.
And Stanley. Stanley, stop eating.
Yogi Ferrari.
Richie. Yes, is he on our team?
Shut up.
Is he on our team, Richie?
A new team member.
Hey guys, I'd like to just make a couple of announcements.
Oh, good, thanks. Hey, thanks, Harold.
Joey, the meeting is over, let's go.
Rejected it. No, everything's
So I
good.
only want the players, the gentlemen.
Take your hands down. Feels your legs. Looks at my back. Float in your underwear. So what's wrong with you? Want to blow me? Yeah, this guy. Really?
Gentlemen, give me your attention for a couple minutes. I'll get through this real quick. I want to make a couple announcements about the gents group, about the rules, the guidelines. We want to go over them, and I want to bring something to your attention. Okay? First of all, Peter. Peter's not in the room with us right now. This is the 15th year Peter has had us over to his house. 15 years.
When is one of the Jews going to do it? It seems like we'll have a fucking bagel and cream cheese.
Obviously, we all appreciate it. It's the only time.
Right after you do
All right, come on, you guys. I'm talking. You want to talk? You take over. Okay. All right, we'll take over. This is the only time the group gets together that we can actually talk about things that is part of the gents group. All right. a couple of things. I want to give thanks to Howard the Duck. Howard has fixed the clocks for us. He's maintained a lot of things and kept it running. All of his own accord.
The flag.
Last year, I asked for a volunteer to provide a scale to the club. Nobody came forward. Craig. Craig went out and bought a brand new scale. It lasted for 6 months. Somebody stole it. If you need to,
Hey, quiet. Enrique stole it.
in the meantime,
Go to public, they have to leave us there in the entrance. They're accurate.
in the meantime, I just purchased a new scale myself. I have actually chained it.
Straight out.
I've chained it to the locker that's in the men's locker room. If they want it, they gotta take the locker.
What kind of lock is that?
It's good enough. It ain't coming off.
You ever see the floor of those shells? How dirty they are? Yeah, right?
I want to personally give thanks to every gent in this room and not those that are not here that contributed to the Christmas Fun Club for the 4 employees. I want you fellas to know that as of now, I probably topped $600.
Don't take it home with you.
$600 will be
That's
distributed,
the greatest life job he's in.
not evenly necessarily, but it will be distributed among the 4 employees of the club.
Put that
Stacy,
pen and put it back in my butt.
Louise that cleans the courts, Rob who does the maintenance work around the club, and Camilo who does the cleaning. We'll have a little presentation on the courts a few days before Christmas. Last year we had some objections to people that didn't want the kids to come down to the court. Anybody here object to me giving the money to the kids on the court?
I object.
All right, that's great. The rest of you in favor?
Call an overwhelming majority.
If there anybody in this room that questions the sincerity of my collecting the money and distributing it equally, you
I
call.
object.
I've been audited by an international accounting firm. The name of the firm, and I'll give you the email address, it's called Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. You can look them up. They audited me, everything will be documented, and a list will be supplied, and the money is given. Okay. Now, gentlemen.
I voice my, Howard.
Excuse me, what?
I'm just going to tell you, when I played singles and I wasn't part of the gents, my friend and I, we each gave like $40, $50 a piece on our own. I'm just saying, I think for an entire year, $10 is really, I think it's very, very little. That's just an opinion.
All right, let
That's
me add
for a
something.
whole year for
Okay,
full
let
service.
me add something.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me add something. Richie, please. Let me add something. The request is $10 a man or more. There are several gentlemen in this room that gave more. All right? Without specifying names, I will make a list of all contributors. Anybody that did give more will get an asterisk beside their name. All the money is asked.
I want my money back.
By the way,
Close the turn. That's not a fuck.
Put an asterisk next to Joe's name.
Joe's name. It's not a buck.
I will give Joe an asterisk.
all right, look, before I get into the real serious business of this meeting, you guys know that I'm giving up this job as administrator. I've been interviewing guys. There's a lot of perks that go with this job. You're going to get a 6-month vacation, you get a car to use, right? But the boner that's going to call all you guys that want this job, let me tell you. Are you ready? I told you, there's a 20-year-old swimsuit model. It's on call 24/7.
Yeah.
All right? If you don't believe me,
Caitlyn Jenner?
if you don't believe me, there she is.
What's that?
Harold.
All right?
Look at this.
Harold. Double D. Double D.
If you want the job, let me see your resume. I'm pretty selective.
Send that picture over here.
Always thought you were a pedophile. I always thought you were a pedophile.
Unlimited expense account.
Pedophile.
Unlimited expense account.
Unlimited.
And she's 24/7. She's on call.
Double D, baby. Whoa. Double D.
Double dip.
Take that job.
With all that said, everybody was just distributed the list of players. This list is up to date as of today. There are names on here of some gentlemen that are not active players. There are some gentlemen on this list that are not with us anymore. But everybody that's active should be on this list. If you notice anybody that's not on it that should be, let me know, okay? And I have to bring out that right now the list takes 2 pages. Yeah, everybody's got them. If I add another name by computer, it's going to go to 3 pages. And I don't want to do that. So now as I'm adding a new name, I eliminate an existing name. Somebody that's not active or somebody that's deceased. Okay, so I'm keeping it at 2 pages.
Hey, if you're deceased, you can still vote.
You know what, you can make the list smaller by putting on only the people who are sexually active.
All right, now.
No one here.
Much smaller. Much smaller.
Okay, gentlemen, everybody in the room that's got this, got the rules or the guidelines, whatever you want to call it. It was a loose page. I'd like you all to pay attention for a minute because there's a lot of questions going on the courts right now. A lot of disputes, a lot of upset people, a lot of guys that don't enjoy the play, guys that, whatever.
Throw them out.
I want to go down the list. I want to go down the list real quick. All right, number one states, play starts at 9, goes to 12, courts 1 to 6. We're only using 4, 5, and 6 right now, but that's where we play. That's a good one. Number 2, starting teams are chosen by the 4 players arriving, we spin rackets. Right now, that doesn't happen anymore. It's more or less selective, and that is not right, in my opinion. I'd like some conversation about it. Anybody have any suggestions on how teams are formed? Anybody?
That's right. Yeah, we need a ladder.
Anybody?
That'll solve the problem, Harold.
How about a scaffold?
Yeah, but everybody don't show up at the same
Go ahead,
time.
Eddie.
As long as it's mutually agreeable that the teams are set aside by the court, fine. If there's any objection, then you toss a racket.
Okay, and by the way, since there is an objection, it only takes 1 man out of the 4. One guy can suggest a change, and if he does, you have to agree to it. It's in here. You don't want to change it, then that's the way the rules read. 1 man can suggest sitting out or asking that we switch partners. Okay, it's written in here. Nobody wants to add anything to it, it stays. Do you agree?
What about the guys that are practicing during our time for the matches?
Okay,
Oh, we'll get to that.
we'll go to number 3 now. The gent who opens a new can of balls. All right. Has anybody,
Nobody.
Richie,
let me put it another way.
Shavuos he did.
Let me put it another way. Maybe 5 years ago, everybody contributed 75 cents for a can of balls.
Where's Colorado?
Today,
I think
Today-
Ricky and Barry should bring the balls for the next team.
I gave 2 kids. 2 kids.
that's what he did.
The next 24.
I want new balls. How do you want to handle the new balls for play?
I want new balls.
We all want new balls.
All right,
Every set, every game, a new ball.
It should be required that every fellow that shows up have a new can of balls in his bag.
Harold,
I do. I always do.
Barry, you hear that?
I don't come with a bag.
Richie, you hear
Come on,
that?
kid, go.
Can't shoot my head.
We gotta practice
Go
that.
Larry, you don't have to bring a bag.
The post, I bring. I bring the post. What else?
I always have a can of my.
Joey, I'm gonna buy an old kick up.
Every time they play.
Harold, collect $10 a man, buy a couple of cases, and that's it. Put them out every day.
I'm gonna do without the people.
That's a good move.
You can $5. You know, if I'm-
Yeah, $5, $10. Yeah, you buy a case, you get a lot, you get a good deal.
Say I
All right, who wants to handle the money to buy the balls?
Joey.
I nominate Richie Fields.
I am
never had
down
a
at
chance.
Costco this
But I
evening, and
think
when you pick up a
Captain
case,
Carl
let me know.
Captain Cole,
Cole.
will do.
Suggestion on the
Captain
floor.
Carl would do it.
The suggestion on the floor is everybody contribute a certain amount of money when, I don't know when, but in the beginning of the month maybe. And one person will go buy a case of balls and bring them to the court every day. I don't know.
I am going to Costco this evening. They have cases of tennis balls.
He'll buy us one. He'll buy
I would like
us
to. I will pick a case
How
up.
much is a case of balls at Costco?
Okay, I'm not sure, but here's what I'm gonna tell you. At Costco,
keep the ball.
at Costco would be the most reasonable place to buy. They are in the neighborhood, Harold, of $2 a can at Costco, maybe a little under, maybe a
Anybody think
little
that
over.
would work?
The worst way.
I think it'll get complicated, I don't think so.
She'll leave them in the clubhouse, though, the ball.
I think there's 24 cans.
Why don't we go back to
24,
25 cents a man.
Harold, leave the balls in the clubhouse.
Upside down.
Factor get that set.
Turn them upside down.
The guy came out ahead. Joey making $1 a minute.
I got an opinion here. It looks like the majority of the folks in the room suggest that we go back to the 75 cents. We contribute 75 cents to the guy that opens the can.
Let's take a vote.
Pharaoh, I worship the Jews.
Therefore, in the guidelines, number 3 stays. It says 75 cents a man to the man, given to the man that opens a can of balls.
a vote?
No one's gonna pay.
You wanna vote?
No.
How many agree
I'm
that we
gonna
should,
buy Barry a
everybody should,
bag. No,
the
seriously,
gentleman
I'm
that
gonna
opens
buy
up
him
a
a
can of
bag
balls
for
gets
Christmas.
75 cents
So
from
he
the
have a
other
place to
guy.
put his money.
Make it 50 cents.
I love it.
Are you guys listening?
Who's opposed?
All right, I got 4 opposed. Just 4.
I'm opposed.
Well, what's this for? What are we voting for?
Because they
We vote that Duck buys the balls every
It's
day.
too much, it's too complicated.
Duck supplies balls.
Make it 50 cents.
Harold, it ain't gonna work, Harold, guaranteed.
50.
Make it 50 cents.
It will not work.
average cost of a can of balls is 2 1/4.
Two.
All right,
Two
everybody
in
wants
Walmart.
75 cents, that
Two in
equals out.
Walmart. $1.97. I don't have any more to
Pay
get.
75 and this 50 cents, because his guy thinks the ball's in the game. Because you leave the balls on the clubhouse the next
You've
week.
already been paid for it. If you open the can and you get $1.50, tuna, you'll get 3.75. You'll get the money, the balls stay on the court.
50 cents a person.
Harold, you're looking for trouble with this, it ain't gonna work. Guaranteed, it's not gonna work.
What you mean, the people
It's not gonna work, guaranteed. It's not
All right.
Anybody can bring a change on the court.
Suggested,
Not play with money in the house.